For the prize presentation, he's with our MC, John McDonald.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a thrilling final. And now, would you please welcome our presentation party? Would you firstly please welcome Director of Matchroom Sport, Mr. Eddie Hearn. Director of Raya Sports, Mr. Yen Makabenta. Representative of Quezon City, Councillor Ariel Inton. And finally, the President of the WPA, Mr. Ian Anderson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 128 players, 45 countries, our semi-finalists. Would you please welcome back into centre stage from Hungary, Vilmos Valdez. And from England, Carl Boyes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up to receive the silver medal and $40,000. It's Superman Roberto Gomez! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner to receive the gold medal, $100,000, the magnificent trophy, and most important of all, the title of the 2007 Philippines World Pool Champion. It's Daryl Peach! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the coveted trophy, presented by Matchroom Director Eddie Hearn, goes to the newly crowned 2007 Philippines World Pool Champion from Blackpool, England. It's Daryl Peach!
So Daryl Peach again, 2007 World Pool Champion, first for England, the first for Blackpool, and going back, it's now the most famous victory in Blackpool since their 1953 FA Cup win there. And you can see how much it means to the man. And just to reconfirm with you, Daryl Peach has just won for himself $100,000, and he's also got a place in the Mosconi Cup. Georgina Chang right now is with our winner. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi, champion of the world, Daryl. Now, first up, let's talk about the match. What an exciting and close final that was. Now, during the week, you've pretty much been able to break and run quite smoothly, but today it was just fraught with difficulty. Why was that?
Basically, nerves, pressure. It was just a most amazing match I've ever been in. you know, in the end, it was just all I was trying to think about was keeping my head still and follow through with the cue in a straight line. It was one shot at a time, but yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, and do you have any words about your opponent, Roberto Gomez, who also played incredibly?
Oh, absolutely. He's a champion in himself, no doubt about that. He put in a good performance today under immense pressure, home crowd, all the fans. You know, he had a lot to prove, and I think he did.
Well, you've had your journey to the final is just as exciting as the match today. What a week you've had, beating 3 Filipino favorites in front of their home crowd. It's not easy playing in an arena packed with people cheering for your opponent, but I did see you had a couple of supporters over there with a flag. So I think you showed us the strength of your mind this week, Daryl.
Yeah, I think that's my strongest point, my mind. I haven't got the most ability. There's a lot more players with more ability than me, and I just use my head more than anything and focus and just try and do the best I can with what I've got.
Okay, now you are the first player from the UK to be the world champion. Obviously, your life is going to change drastically now, professionally and also personally. And I know your wife and baby are watching you right now. So what's one of the first few things you want to see different for yourself when you get back?
Well, with the money, I might be able to buy some hair now, so that'll be a start. I don't know. I'm a down-to-earth sort of guy. I'll just carry on regardless, you know, and take what comes to me.
Okay, don't put on too much hair. We may not recognize you next year. Now, is there something you want to say to your wife and your family who are watching you right now live?
Yeah, Leslie, Ellie, Mum, Dad, this is for you.
All right. Obviously a very, very emotional Daryl Peach, and rightly so. He wasn't the popular winner, of course, in the Philippines, but a well-deserved victory. He ground out the win in 32 racks.
About it, this guy deserves to win it. He went through 3 great Filipino players. He started off.
Georgina said yes.
Started off.
Ronnie Elcano.
Then he had Django Bustamante. And then all of a sudden here in the final.
He held it together really well, Pat.
Yeah, I mean, against a partisan crowd like we've seen this week, he's in amongst the lions then, and he's produced the goods. And he's very emotional out there. He's gone through a lot this week. And that's what happens when you're playing so solidly. You're trying to keep your emotions intact, while at the same time focus and play your shots. It's a difficult thing at times, but he's, as you can see, he's really enjoying the moment. Well, he's trying to best he can. And
let me tell you something about the Philippine fans here. They're obviously very well educated about the game of pool. They've all remained, you know, to pay homage to the world champion. You know, it was a bit nervy in the first few racks with, you know, the cheering going one way or the other. But they've all stayed behind. They've all remained behind to cheer on the champion, although he's beating the Filipinos.
Well, no question about it. It's a very emotional crowd, but at the same time, they love their pool, and they love these pool players. Regardless of who comes out the champion, they just love a winner. And so there they are, staying put, staying where they are, as you mentioned, and giving him the applause he rightfully deserves.
Yeah. Pat, what does this mean for him now when he returns to England?
Oh, it'll take some time for him to sink into him, but from this he'll go on and he'll play in the Moscone Cup in December out in Las Vegas against Team USA, and that's something that he's looking forward to. He's been out of the team for 12 years now, and he's been trying hard over the years, paying his dues on the Euro Tour, and it's finally paid off. So we'll have that to look forward to. And then, but the thing is, when you're a champion, everybody's out there gunning to get you.